Damn, another CHP action going on here, boys. They are lighting up. Hadn't seen one of them guys in a while. Oh, getting a little dogger. What in the world? Well, top of the morning to everybody. Have a decent day ahead of us. Topping off both fuel tanks. This is the off-road tank, in case you guys didn't know. I never mix the two, especially when you got one in the back of the truck. Definitely be subject to interrogation. Check your regular tank for red if you had to take on the back. About to just start running everything through it because these pumps are freaking fast. But we are hauling 2 prime techs today. Hoss just actually drove by. He's gonna go fire up the one off the last job that we actually own, and scored a deal with the brand new PT-175 from Global, and it was on a demo, literally one exit away from our next big job. They added some acreage to a big job we worked on last year, so we're headed there to get both machines set up. And the new Prime Tech, I think it will literally be the heaviest thing I've hauled so far. It'll be dangerously close to making that sticker not be enough. Axles, rating and everything, I'm good for 46,000, but ooh, we'll be close. Well, probably didn't even need to stop here today, but I feel better about having both tanks completely topped off. I don't know about you fellas, but once I see it get close to half tank, I like to fill it up. I don't ever like to be on the edge of like, oh, I might run out of fuel today. Never. Screw that. Ever had anybody just kiss your bumper of your trailer? This guy is getting dangerously close to it. Yeah. I don't care, dude. Go ahead and hit it. You're not going to do any more damage than the Prime Tech does. Well, lo and behold, that high moisture content makes the deck of the trailer nice and slippery. Your deck's slippery. It's hard to get the job done. Get it straight and you spur out every once in a while. That machine is trying to hop out. We made it happen though. Didn't even hurt the blacktop too much. Oh. Yep. Okay. First Prime Tech loaded. Got about probably a 30-minute drive, not too far. Right at 2 hours since I left the house. A little history lesson and weight scale on this machine versus the other one. Mentioned the other one's going to be a little bit heavier. I scale out at about 41,000 pounds when I was truck was pretty dry, empty fuel tanks and everything, and that was with the other trailer. So I'd imagine this one's pretty close now that I'm full of fuel. So this next machine that we're going to pick up, I think weighs 24 to 25,000 pounds, which is could be upwards of 3,500 pounds more than this one. So that'll put me real close to that 45,000 pound sticker I have. But luckily we're only going a little bit. I think I can take frontage roads for most of it. But whew, moving day. Getting her all set up. It's gonna be nice when they're at the job. We're ready to start mowing. Second gear, barely pulling this little grade. I'm gonna have to go first gear right there where Haas is. I went ahead and let him go by. I think there's a gate right there, but it should be open, if I remember right. Lowboy came through here at that 300. Yeah, there's a gate. Just doing a burnout on the blacktop, 2-wheel drive. Just a little bit of moisture on the ground. Just go nice and easy in 4-wheel. Now this is going to be the tricky bit right here. Might have to unload on this hill. I was spinning back there. I had to put it in 4-wheel, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I think I'll just 4-low it and just let her hum. This will either be a good go or a bad go, but it's going to be what we need to know, because the next machine is going to be even heavier. 2 options if this don't work: unload it or tether to V-Belt's truck. Yeah. It's already spinning. Oh, I let off on it a little bit. It's on the verge of spinning. Yeah, Oz says he'll go home and get the Toyota. That'll pull her. Oh, there we go. I think we'll put the other prime just a little bit farther forward. Try a second. Little hill. No go. No. Or we could just unload it right here. Let's just. Why? Yeah. Alright, well, let's get a strap hooked up to it. Yep. Ball to ball. Scoot over, Boone. Come on. Go through this every time, okay? Nope, just go like this. I don't want to spin out again. Just go nice and easy. Not in any hurry whatsoever. Just get there. This is the one that we did last winter. And they added some more acreage to it, so coming in double prime. More than likely gonna bring the excavator and the chipper over here too and thin out a lot of these little pine trees. Open it up. That's just, there's nothing healthy about that. It's just crap. Just avoid it. I was spinning just the rears and one front. You were spinning all of it. I was spinning 3 of it. Well, we're headed to get that new unit It is literally the next exit right up the road, 2 miles. Can't believe it. Here, look, sometimes it just work out like that. We're stuck in the snow trench right here, and it just, you guys don't know, semis use this lane all the time. Sometimes they got to put on chains real bad up towards the top of the hill here. Put a nice wagon trail through it, and it just drive by braille kind of a thing. The hell is that? Some weird popping noise coming from the house. I got an awesome pond right here. This is the first time Haas has seen the new and improved 175. It's got a new cat engine in it instead of the 4-cylinder Cummins. It's got the new Sonic head, oscillating undercarriage. This thing is apparently the bee's knees. Water cab, different location of the fuel tank, weird stuff like that. It's quite a bit more of an aggressive machine overall. This one's got 20 hours on it, which is pretty much absolutely nothing. There's the keys. That was easy.
In between every idler down there now.
Yeah.
And that's a really thick bottom piece.
I don't know if this is the key. Oh, the keys they left me didn't count, so I had to get out my master lock cat key. It's cat engine now. I'll let you drive it on there. Kind of sissied out on wanting to haul this thing because it was supposed to come from Global, which would have been an hour and something plus, not 5 minutes. I was gonna have Tavitt haul it for me because he's got a 3500 2020, then he's got a 40K rated trailer, so it's got a little bit more in the tank. But got oak deck on this. People probably questioned the last one why I didn't have rubber in there. Oak lasts. Rubber gets just eaten up by machines just like that. And putting down rubber right here, that would help keeping this from caving in, but it still applies pressure to it. So I put these pieces of oak out here so it'll lift it up and carry it over so it doesn't hit that, because when I first started running this trailer, I just ran straight into that and it just dents it all up. So, oh, well, this machine's looking smaller when I'm driving it, but look at that undercarriage as he goes over that firewood, oscillating. So you can, it articulates a little bit underneath there, the front does, so that you get maximum traction on a regular basis. Super smooth running these things. Elaborate even more, this is the exact machine why I want to get a 40K trailer. I already talked to a dealer about ordering a new truck, so. Man, that is just a... $25,000 pounds. If I remember right, adding up the head plus the machine, I got a sticker on both. My last machine, I went ahead and lifted the ramp so you didn't have to go over that braking point. It was so slippery and we were kind of on a side hill. But this time I went ahead and had to drive forward all the way. Get a little bit of weight back there. It is a heavy bit. Expected to tow this thing, but let's see how she does.
Just imagine it's a D.O.T.
That thing's heavier than the driver track, Ox.
About time downtown.
Stereo crap, home crap.
Looks like it's been groomed up there, but mostly burned. In Seattle, it's all stuck with. We did some work, not here, but within 5 miles.
Road looks different from this route. More zigzaggy. It's heavier, but it might actually be heavy enough to actually make that suspension squat a little bit, so it's feels like it's riding smoother. That hutch suspension's rated for way more than the trailer realistically is, and you know, your typical load, it doesn't really even move that heavy duty suspension. That's close to a telephone pole. There's a freeway, we just gotta hop through them trees. Talk to the guy. His name was Timmy that hauled this machine over here. He used a Ford and a Diamond C, and he said it didn't feel too much heavier than a 290, which would be an 080, about 20,000 pound excavator. I can definitely tell it's a little bit heavier, but it's not bad. I can't see crap. Is this our exit or on ramp or something?
Yeah, it's the Sacramento right there.
The fog is very thick. Can't see nothing. Eastbound and bound or westbound and up?
Westbound.
Westbound and up.
It's 2-lane, it's probably 80, 2-lane freeway there. 4-lane freeway, I guess you better wait.
Yeah. So it's gonna run it, but we're not lying.
He said the guy.
I run through the gate, lower gate again, put her in 4-wheel before we even started, didn't want no chattering.
Freaking sap.
Well, let's see how 4-low treats us this round. That was a good adventure right there. Had to really log it down and do the serpentine and let her bite in and grab.
That little old Jeep Adventure,
Yeah.
it was lost in places because it wouldn't spin the tires. We didn't have enough power.
Yeah. That's I always think about that one. I'm like, oh, just let her off. But you got to keep enough so it's got enough in the tank so it can pull that kind of weight.
It had low end torque, I think.
Yeah. That's a barn find right there. I'd do a video on that. Well, we made it up without having to pull this one. I tried to put the planetary right there above the rear axle. I moved it just a little bit forward so I got a little more tongue weight. Make the truck carry some load, but she looked good, man. She looked good. Get her unloaded and get to work. It's supposed to have a bunch of rain tonight and tomorrow, so I don't know if we'll be here working in it. The oak is showing any fatigue. Go ahead and show you guys the weights on this machine. Showed it with the other one before. It's probably a dry weight, 20,309 pounds. That is just the machine. Then you add the mulcher head. That is 4,200 pounds. So basically 24,500 pounds. And then you add fuel and mud and stuff. So it could be real close to that 25,000 mark. Heaviest I weighed or hauled before was 24.5, so didn't beat the, was that the gyro track, that old GT25? Yeah, I did say that I would be willing to haul that thing around nowadays. So if this weighs 24.5, that setup weighs right at close to 20. So we're pretty close to that 45 sticker. Probably shouldn't have had you and the dogs in the truck. We were close.
At this point, I was ready to just turn and burn and get this new Prime Tech working and making some money. But yeah, I had an issue with it that I'm at fault for. That, and yeah, I'm at fault for. So plans changed. I ran home and grabbed the 12, and I'm going to cut back to the swarm of D.O.T. and CHP that is everywhere apparently. So it's lucky they didn't see me hauling this.
Hadn't seen one of them guys in a while. He's on to somebody. He was on the on-ramp. I made eye contact with him, but he just looked right through me, so I was like, oh, we're good. But then he immediately pulled out behind me. Oh, getting a little dogger. What in the world? Guess he got a trailer here, commercial. I don't know. Take a look in the rear view there. We had a slight issue happen with one of the machines, so waiting on a couple things to come from the dealer. So I felt like it was better use of my time. I'm gonna need the skid steer, I think, here anyway, so I just went ahead and went and grabbed it. I don't think I was overweight earlier hauling that bigger machine. I think I was real close to it. But I'll tell you this much, I'm glad I had the skid steer on it when he came. That D.O.T. guy was right behind me. I'll tell you that much. Whoa, whoa. Right now I got a freaking 16,000 pound machine on here, not a 24,000+ pound machine. A little pickup life. You're always right on the edge of all it's got. And it handles it. Man, my heart was beating a little bit when that D.O.T. guy hopped on the freeway right behind me. I was just like, oh crap. Need to pay my registration on this thing too. It ends at the end of this month. Okay, ease across railroad tracks. Get enough time in today to just get everything kind of set up. Haas has been running one machine while I've been gone. Man, I got 6 hours into moving stuff onto this job. What's this? He sent me a text. 2 dozen dead beetles. He's finding all kinds of new terrain. The job we're on right here, this is it. They added a bunch more acreage, so we got a lot to do up in there. They want a buffer right there. I don't think we quite have come down that far. One section we did, but we got a lot of mulching to do. thicker than 4 high. Traction, but it is right at the grunt phase. Yep, quite a bit easier. Knocks about 10,000 pounds off your total payload. It pulled the hill a little bit better, just a little bit. I didn't feel the tires spin hardly at all. That's my hair. Probably screwed up. It's been a hell of a day. I'll give it that much, boys. Hell of a day. Then this next little bit, I don't know what the deal is with all this overgrowth in the ditch. That wasn't there last year. Scotch broom took over. Oh, I felt the spin a little bit right there. Right there, that's as far as I made it with the first prime. We don't want to talk about what happened to the new prime today. I might make a video on that, but son of a gun. Driver error, miscommunication, just dirt. I don't know, fellas, it's been one heck of a day. There's a new machine just chilling right there. I done something to it that I'm not very happy about, but whatever. All that we cleared down in there. You couldn't even see out through there before. Same thing with that ridge top over there. The guys went and built a bunch of dirt bike tracks here. New button. New battery. She working good. Oh, damn. Another CHP action going on here, boys. They are lighting up this stretch of road today. See the D.O.T. guy anywhere. Well, pretty sure it was dark when I left the house this morning. It's gonna be dark by the time I get there. Shoot. Still got stuff to do at the house. Oh well. Back to the house before dark. Fog rolled in just like it did last night. Burned about a third of a tank, 150 miles today between moving all that stuff around. Yeah, that's probably not a lot to some people, but I tell you what. Highway miles versus backwoods, back roads. Man, those miles add up a lot more wear and tear and stuff on your truck. But a lot of that was spent in 4-wheel drive too. Shoot, gosh dang. But 3 machines today, and lo and behold, I'm going to let you guys know a little secret on what happened today. I broke one of them, and the other one, it needed some preventative maintenance apparently. It needed some fuel filters, so I threw a code for that one in limp mode. So I didn't really get much done except for getting 3 machines to the job site. So pretty much today was a wash, because all the trucking money that I would get for setup fee is probably going to go to buy 2 new cylinders for Prime Tech, because I'm an idiot and I just didn't know. There was no warning label. Do not do what I did. But it's going to be a warning for you guys, because, well, I'm going to let you know. See you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And please, subscribe. Please. We are almost to 100,000. See you guys in the next one. Later.